There's a moment where your body decides something's wrong before your brain does. Your heart speeds up, your shoulders tighten, your thoughts start filling in gaps that don't actually exist. That's where this story lives, right there. Because that night, I almost overreacted. It wasn't late, but it was quiet enough that your mind starts working overtime. The road was normal. Nothing unusual, nothing dramatic. And that's important, because this didn't start with fear. It started with anticipation. You know that feeling where nothing's wrong, but everything feels a little sharper. Sounds louder, shadows deeper, thoughts faster. That's where I was. I wasn't tired. I wasn't distracted. If anything, I was too alert. And that's usually when your mind becomes the problem. It started small. A sound that probably meant nothing. A movement that didn't last long enough to identify. But once your brain notices one thing, it starts looking for more. That's how it works. One thought becomes a pattern. One coincidence becomes a story. And suddenly, you're not reacting to reality anymore. You're reacting to possibilities. I caught myself scanning more than usual, checking mirrors, listening harder, filling silence with assumptions. Not fear, expectation, like something was supposed to happen. Here's the dangerous part nobody talks about. When your brain convinces you something's wrong, it starts justifying reactions you haven't even had yet. I remember thinking, if something happens, I'll be ready. But ready for what? Nothing had happened. No threat, no warning, no evidence. Just a body that was on edge, and a mind that didn't want to let go. That's when I realized something uncomfortable. I wasn't reacting to the moment. I was reacting to everything I'd experienced before it. And then, nothing happened. No noise, no confrontation, no explanation. The moment passed, the tension faded, and I was left sitting there thinking about how close I came to turning a quiet situation into something it never needed to be. That hit me harder than fear ever could. Because overreacting doesn't come from weakness. It comes from memory. From past moments that taught your body to stay ready, even when your mind doesn't need to be. I think a lot of us lived like that. Not scared, just braced. Waiting for something to justify the tension we carry. That night reminded me of something simple but important. Not every feeling needs an action. Not every alert deserves a response. Sometimes the strongest move is letting a moment pass without turning it into a story. Nothing happened that night, and that's the part that stuck with me. Because I almost overreacted, but I didn't. And sometimes that's the win.